Hey, hello. How you doing? Well, here's the thing, I reckon that I've worked out how to use this algorithm thing. I think I know how you can get hundreds of thousands of views and get 1,000 subscribers really fast. I've done it 3 weeks from a standing start. And I'm old and, not particularly bright, so if you stick around till the end of this video, I'll give you the exact steps as to how to do it. But look, fair warning you, some of what I'm about to tell you is not what you want to hear. And the bit that is what you want to hear, that comes with a catch too. So stay with me. Okay, so I'm John, all right? If you like, I'm the Mad Hatter of the Fifield Studio. That's what it feels like at the moment because I'm currently going down very, very, very far down a YouTube rabbit hole. And I wasn't supposed to be here at all. I wasn't late either. 3 weeks ago, I started a channel, not because I planned to, not because I'd mapped it out carefully in a color-coded spreadsheet or something. It kind of just happened. And in those 3 weeks, from a complete standing start, I've hit 3,000 watch hours, 1/3 of a million views, and 1,100 subscribers. Now, before you get too excited and before I get too smug, let me give you the full picture, right? Because this is where it gets interesting. Let's start with the basics. What you actually need to start a YouTube channel. Equipment-wise, well, a smartphone, right? That's it. You've already got one. You're probably holding it right now. Skills-wise, what do you need? Well, the ability to walk and chew gum at the same time kind of helps. If you can manage that, and I'm choosing to be optimistic about this, then you're qualified. The script helps. I use Claude for mine. Highly recommended that you have AI in your corner, especially early on. It's a tool. Use it as such. Editing? Well, you've seen my videos, right? Production values are not exactly my calling card. But don't let perfect be the enemy of published, Get on and do it. A niche? Well, that's possibly useful. That's what they seem to sell you, or it's a radical idea, one or the other. I'm not quite sure which. Just use what you actually know, right? Talk about what you know. Talk about something real, something that you've lived. Because here's the thing about niches. There's an entire industry of YouTube gurus, and I'm never going to become one of those, who will happily sell you courses, secrets, and strategies, all of which was going to boil down to an honest truth they'd rather not tell you. It will almost certainly, that's not fair, some of them will tell you it, but it's going to take you time, right? It's going to take you years of consistent posting before YouTube pays you enough to matter. Statistically, that's the case. There are going to be exceptions, of course, people that get monetized within 7 days, 7 minutes, 7 seconds, whatever it is. But I'm going to say that again, right? Be prepared for it to be years. So whatever I tell you today, and I hope I'm going to tell you something that's genuinely useful, go in with your eyes open. Most people quit. Not because they're lazy, not because they're untalented, but because the gap between starting and earning is long and glamorous and largely unrewarded. AdSense for me was never part of my plan. I'd budgeted 2 years before this channel contributes anything meaningful financially. The real purpose of this channel is to drive traffic to the Fifield Studio, which is where I have my books and my mentoring and my coaching. So please go and check out the Fifield Studio. Hint. YouTube is a signpost to that. It's not the destination. So if you're here because you want to replace your income in 6 months, I like your ambition, I genuinely do, but the odds are not in your favour. And I'd rather tell you that now than have you discover it the hard way in month 5. Now, with all that said, here's what I actually did. The secret sauce, if you like. Not that it's that secret, I'm sure loads of people know this. But I believe in one thing about, well, almost everything else in business. Time has a cost. Whatever you value your time at, whether that's $20 an hour, 50 quid an hour, 100 yen an hour, whatever it is, every hour you spend on YouTube has an hour that has a price attached to it. So let's do some honest maths. So we'll use dollars for an example. If one video a week for 6 months at 4 hours per video, right? So you're going to do one video a week over a 6-month period, and you're going to spend 4 hours producing that video, scripting, filming, listing, That's 26 weeks, right? 6 months. 4 hours each. That's 104 hours of your time you're going to invest in doing this. Now, at $20 an hour, and frankly, your time's probably worth a lot more than that. You're looking at just over $2,000. Well, in UK pounds, it's £2,000. Would you trade that amount for 3,000 watch hours, a third of a million views, and 1,000 subscribers? What about $1,000? Would you trade that for those results? What about 500? Because here's the secret, that's roughly what it costs you to buy that level of engagement through YouTube promotions. Start with views, then move into audience growth campaigns. And my single best tip, the one that seemed to make a genuine difference for me, is when I set up my promotions, I didn't just target the obvious English-speaking markets, yes, the US, the UK, Australia, and Canada, but I included places like India and the Philippines where there are a lot of people that speak English. Your numbers will move considerably faster, I think, if you do that. But now here comes the catch, okay? And it's a significant one. Bought views and promoted subscribers do not give you watch hours that count towards monetization. YouTube requires 4,000 organic watch hours to qualify for the partner program. So what I've essentially done is I've built the audience and the visibility through promotion, and now the watch hours have to come the old-fashioned way, through people actually watching. Which means the content still has to be good enough and to hold attention. The thumbnail still needs to earn a click, and the title still has to mean something. You can buy the crowd into the room if you like, but you cannot buy them into their seats. So the strategy, and I'm being completely transparent about it, is roughly this. Use promotion to build credibility and visibility early, create content worth watching, and let the organic hours accumulate behind the momentum. It's not magic, it's not pure manipulation, it's exchanging money for a head start, and then doing the work to justify it. So, these all I want to kind of zoom out for a minute, because I think there's something more honest to be said about all of this. YouTube, like most things in life, has a significant element of lottery to it. I made a video about that, which YouTube didn't seem to like very much. Probably coincidence, almost certainly coincidence. Moving on. Stocks, property, gold, commodities, they all have volatility. Some are short-term gambles, some are medium-term plays, some are genuinely generational stores of value. YouTube sits somewhere in that landscape, There are people who approach it in the way that a professional gambler approaches a card table, systematically, patiently, with a strategy and a bankroll. Day trading and blackjack share a lot of DNA, so do viral content, strategy, and poker. But here's what makes YouTube different from the casino. The house doesn't have an edge here. It's a level playing field. The problem is that there are millions of players. All of them are competing for the same finite resource, human attention. And no one, not me, not the most sophisticated creator on the planet, which is definitely not me, or the platform for that matter, can tell you with certainty whether your video will go viral. They can tell you what a viral video is. They can tell you what they tend to have in common. They can tell you about the hooks that earn the watch, the titles that earn the click, the thumbnails that earn the pause, content that earns the share. These things are learnable, improvable, and the rest is just the weather. So let me give you the framework as clearly as I can. I said I would, so here you go. Number one, make content, real content, about something you actually know, with a smartphone and a script and enough confidence to just press record. 2, if you can, set a budget. Cost out your time honestly, then decide what time is worth to you and whether it makes more sense to spend money on promotion than hours on chasing organic growth from zero. 3, run YouTube promotions and include places like India and the Philippines in your targeting. Then sit back and see if your numbers move. 4, understand what those numbers do and don't give you. Views and subscribers, yes. Organic watch hours towards monetization, no. So plan accordingly. 5, be honest about your timeline. If you're doing this for fun, you will certainly won't go wrong. If you're doing this as a business, treat it like one. Have a strategy, have a budget, have a realistic time frame that isn't measured in weeks. 6, probably the most important thing that you've already been told, and I'm going to tell you again, keep going. Because the single most common reason people don't succeed on YouTube is because they stop. It's simply just that. Okay, so here's the truth I want to leave you with. Building something on YouTube without money to invest is possible. Building it quickly without money to invest is nearly impossible. But building it with a clear head, a realistic plan, and a modest budget intelligently used and spent, and content that actually means something, well, that's very doable. I know because I'm 3 weeks in and I'm looking at the numbers. Are they everything? No. Are they a start? Absolutely. The Mad Hatter is still in the rabbit hole. It's strange down here. It's interesting, and I have absolutely no idea where it comes out. But I'll keep telling you what I find. And if this was useful, then please do subscribe. Share it with someone who needs the honest version rather than the Google version. And come and find me at the Fifel Studio. There'll be a website address and my email address beneath. Please comment. Please like and subscribe, as I said. And go and have a look at my books. And my mentoring is there, and so apparently am I. I'll see you next time. Cheers now.